The Quap Experiment is a story from Stanislaw Lim's The Cyberiad. It's a key example of the story collection's philosophical themes and satirical tone. The Quap Experiment. The story, The Experiment of King Quap, sometimes titled The Experiment, focuses on the rivalry between two great constructors, Trurl and Klapaucius, and their differing views on the nature of reality and existence. The setup. The Quap machine. The challenge. Klapaucius is an uncompromising materialist and rationalist, demanding proof of God's existence. Trurl, in response, decides to create an entity so utterly complex, powerful, and mysterious that it would be indistinguishable from a supreme being. The Invention. Trurl builds a self-contained miniature cosmos, which he names a Quap. The Quap is not just a simulator, it's a pocket universe governed by its own extremely advanced, paradoxical, and arbitrary laws of physics. The internal reality. Inside the Quap, Trurl engineers a civilization of beings that become aware of the Quap's existence and try to find out its nature, essentially trying to figure out their own creator, Trurl. Trurl frequently interferes with the Quap's internal reality, subtly adjusting its laws and throwing in inexplicable miracles. The Quap beings, being hyper-rational, develop complex, contradictory, and increasingly desperate philosophies and theologies to explain these interventions. The paradox and satire. The God problem. The Quap beings correctly deduce that they are inside a constructed reality and that their existence is owed to an external intelligence, Trurl. However, because Trurl is a deeply flawed, egotistical, and manipulative creator, the beings inside the Quap come up with absurd, terrifying, and completely human-like interpretations of their God. The theme. The story satirizes human theology and metaphysics. It suggests that any attempt by a limited being to understand its ultimate creator will result in a messy, paradoxical system of belief, not because the creator is divine, but because the observer, the Quap beings representing humans, is incapable of processing the creator's true, often arbitrary nature. The experiment is successful in its failure. Trurl proves that even when a creator exists, the creations attempt to define and worship it become hopelessly complicated and reflective of the creation's own limitations, thereby failing to provide the simple, rational proof Klapaucius demanded.